I downloaded. Where is mine? It is showing. It is gone. Okay, so I downloaded the image. Okay, I don't require to download. Just to show you how to download, I downloaded the Windows 10. So you know how to download Windows 10, right? So this is the link. So how to download, and this is the name of the thing. So I will tell you what is the minimum requirements. So look at, this is the thing. Okay, it is downloaded. Okay, located in my downloads only. Guys, you can store it is in any place. Okay, you can store this thing in any place, and do not open, do not do anything with it. Some people wantedly double click on setup, like there is people are excited about things, even though they don't stop it, that they'll do next steps. Almost like we received 3-4 complaints, that is their personal laptops got formatted. One guy is luckily he know the computer, that's why it is no problem for him. Like he cleaned the computer with a Windows server. Okay, that is one time it has happened. Another time, one girl is, she cleaned the computer with a Windows 10 Enterprise Edition. Okay, she lost the data. That's why whenever we tell guys, carefully do it. Okay, so carefully look at it. So use 1 second at time. So just second, 2 seconds, take time, little bit time. What you are doing, put a question, simple question, what you are doing. That will teach you how to do it. No need to come and teach you, very simple. Just look at it. And every step what you are doing, if you are think and do, that is called smart work. Smart work does not mean something other thing. Smart work means very simple, think and do. Okay, what you are doing, just think. That is called smart work. Okay, so that is important. So don't open these images, just look at where it is located. If you want, you can copy or move. Don't copy, just move the image to any other locations. Currently, I'm not doing anything. I already in my Z drive it is there. Okay, so that is the location of the machine. Next, to install a Windows 10 machine, what are the minimum requirements? The minimum requirements are given like this. These are the minimum requirements of a Windows 10. Okay. To install Windows 10, okay, enterprise minimum okay. So you can divide these things. So processor 1 gigahertz or faster processor or a system on chip SoC means Raspberry Pi type of thing. Okay, so minimum processor is 1 gigahertz processor. RAM is 1 GB for 32-bit OS, 2 GB for 64-bit OS. We downloaded 64-bit, so minimum is 2 GB. But I will tell what to do, guys. Listen carefully. Okay, hard drive, hard disk drive space, free space must be available. Minimum 16 GB free space is available. 32 GB is for a 64-bit OS. Okay, 16 GB free space for a 32-bit OS. Next, graphic drivers is a general graphic drivers like a DirectX 9 minimum is required. So display resolution, normally our display is 1366 into 768. This is much lesser, means even the small screens also it will be fitted. Okay, so these are the minimum requirements. This is an important question is, what are the minimum requirement to install Windows 10? Either it is enterprise, pro, or a home. Same only. So first one is 1 gigahertz processor, 1 GB RAM for 32-bit, 2 GB RAM for 64-bit. Hard disk drive space is 16 GB for free space, disk space, 16 GB for 32-bit OS, 32 GB for 64-bit OS. Display 800 into 600. Graphic drivers and graphic card kind of stuff, no need to mention. Okay. But whatsoever it is, guys, we downloaded 64-bit OS. So how much RAM is required? 2 GB RAM is required. But what I'm trying to say is, look at here. Your physical RAM is 4 GB. For your virtual machine, put only 2 GB only. Sorry, 1 GB for virtual machine. Your physical RAM is 8 GB. Okay, so you can put a virtual machine 2 GB. So keep it in this mind. So you can like this. So it is a 1 GB virtual machine is a slower. Both your physical machine and virtual machines both will get a very slow. But people who are having this one, so what we can able to do it. So do it in a slow only. Okay. So if you have a 16 GB kind of stuff, that is you can increase maximum RAM, but 2 GB enough for our practical. So that is enough. Okay. So if your physical RAM is 4 GB and 1 GB for virtual machine. So you guys listen carefully. Okay. These are the minimum requirements, and I downloaded my image. My image name is look like this one. Okay. The second one is for creating a virtual machine. Important one is first one is RAM. Create virtual machine for Windows 10 install. VM for Windows 10 install. This is the minimum kind of stuff. Next. Okay, so minimum requirements we gather. So we put a CPU. So we don't have choice like one CPU. It is CPU, one CPU. RAM already I told I put a 2 GB RAM. Hard disk space by default it shows 60 GB. I'll keep 60 GB only, so I'm not doing 60 GB. Otherwise 160 GB, no problem. Minimum is 32 GB minimum. So I put a 160 GB, one single hard disk space, and I will do on it. So like that. What I'm talking? Yes. Location. Important is where you want to store the virtual machine. Guys, look at this is this PC. So go to H drive. It is a 92 GB free space. Actually, it is more than that. Free space is there because of these two. It is taking more space. Total space of this drive is 500 GB. 500 GB total space. 531 GB. 104 GB free space is there. If I delete these virtual machines, so I will get a more space in it. I will get a more space in it. So like you can see bash 13, 3 virtual machines. Total it is taking 33 GB. If I delete these virtual machines, I'll get more space in it. Like a bash 15, it is going on, so I don't want to delete it. Bash 1, bash 2, bash 5, bash 7. See, these are so many virtual machines are running. Okay, so it will take lot of space in our physical location if you create a more number of virtual machines. Okay, you create a more number of virtual machine, physical space also it will take. It's a one not 4 GB is available in H drive. So what I will do, I will create a virtual machines in a H drive in a specific folder like a CTS 16. Okay, and 2022. So this is my folder name. So in this folder, I will create a virtual machines. I will create a virtual machines. Virtual machine locations. Okay. So guys, from here, please follow the steps. properly. Don't do it parallelly. Observe one by one step. Okay, do it like this. So I open my VMware workstation. You can click on Home, create a virtual machine, or go to File, new virtual machine. Any option, new virtual machine, or create a virtual machine. So people will get a doubt, typical or custom. Guys, go for a typical. First time you are using typical. First time you are using, right? So that is typical because we don't know more options in it. Next, select last option. Select last option. I will install operating system later. Next, I'm installing Windows, Microsoft Windows related. So Microsoft Windows 10 64 because I'm installing 64-bit operating system. Windows 10 64-bit operating system. Microsoft Windows 64-bit operating system. Next, guys, names are very important to understand which name you are using kind of stuff. I'm putting a name of my virtual machine is Win1. If you look at here, so bash 15 Win7, 13 Win7, so Win1, okay, 15 Win1, 5 Win1 like that. So why it is like that? So I can recognize. So based on your batch and which virtual machine I'm using. Like a Win1 means it's a client computer Windows base. Or you can use C1 also, no problem. But don't leave the things like this. Okay. So people use, very lazy. So they put a Windows 10 like this, x64, and then next, install. Don't do it, guys. Why you hurry? If you do neatly, then you will understand what you are doing. Okay, you become an architecture next. So if you do properly, otherwise you are just a user only, like that's only. Okay, so start using the architecture wise. Use a name like a Win C1 kind of stuff. Okay, Windows C1. Next, location I plan. My plan of location is like this. Okay, so here I want to put it. For you, you can also do like this. Check the drive. For example, go to D drive. For example, you have more space in the D drive. Put it like a VMs. Okay, like this. Instead of this, you can use like this or virtual machines like this. Don't save in C drive. Don't save in C drive. Put another slash like this. Okay, same slash. Follow the same slash. Copy, paste. Copy the virtual machine name, paste here. So this is my total location of my virtual machine. This is my total location of virtual machine. Okay, so you can also do change the location, put this slash. Okay, so okay, otherwise like a D colon Win1, your virtual machine name. So what happened under this folder? You have other virtual machines inside. It is very easy to troubleshoot and also very easy for managing things. So look at here under batch 15. So can you see these are the virtual machines? I got it. So everything is under one single folder only with a separate virtual machines. Separate.
Every one folder we have only one image file inside, sir.
I'm installing Windows 10, so I have to use image file is Windows 10 only. Here I installed Windows 10. So I need a Windows 10 image. Here I installed a Windows Server. I need a Windows Server image. This is Linux. I need a Linux related image. Don't copy here. Don't copy inside this one. Don't do like that. Usually I create for all operating systems. I created separate folder like this. Here I put all the operating systems which I use thing like this. Okay. So you can use like this. So the drive letter is completely depends upon your system. I can't see your system, right? So like that. Okay. So h:/ and like this. So this is here my virtual machine name. I copy virtual machine name here. Follow the slashes properly, guys, and put a single file. I want a 160 GB. For your batch, I am using 160 GB. Okay. So single file. So select single file and put a 160 GB here. Just put a 1 before a 6. It's become 160 GB. No, don't worry. Okay. Next. Click on customize hardware. Click on. So when you put a next, click on customize hardware. Look at here, 2 GB RAM. Yes, it is showing 2 GB memory. Processor 11 is enough. 11 is enough. And try to select this first option. Try to select the first option here. I will tell you what is the use of that option. You can do it. So 2 GB select here in a memory and select this first option. So guys, again remember, if you are a 4 GB RAM laptop, you have to change it to 1 GB. You have to change it to 1 GB like this. Okay. Next, use ISO image file. CD DVD SATA, use image file, ISO image file. Okay. So select where is your image. For me, my image file is in downloads. Okay. My image file is in downloads. Okay. Later I will delete this thing. So I downloaded my image file. This is my image file name. Select it. Okay. Like this. Network adapter NAT. Change it to VMNet0. Change it to VMNet0. You can keep it in NAT also, no problem. But change it to VMNet0. I will tell what is the use of VMNet0. Okay. VMNet0. Because first time you are installing. So later we will understand what it is. So again, verify memory 2 GB or 1 GB, processor 11, this check mark, and image, ISO image file. So CD DVD. So use ISO image file. Okay. So put a image, browse it and select the image file. Next, ISVim. Okay. So custom VMNet0. So later I will tell remaining settings. Close, finish it. Your virtual machine is ready. So, but I'm not doing anything. Just I'm going to edit virtual machine settings. Settings are not completed. Virtual machine settings. Click on virtual machine settings. Options. Go to options tab. Last one, advanced. Select UEFI. It is already selected, so then keep the UEFI. Another one, VMware tools, time sync off. Select this option. VMware tools, time sync off. This, check this box. That's it. Only two settings here. Not required any settings now. See, advanced, UEFI. VMware tools, time sync off. Then select this option. Next, go back to hardware again. So check it, memory, processor, and the check mark is given or not. And then 160 GB hard drive. Next, ISO image file inserted. Okay, VMNet0 is selected. Not completed, guys. Don't worry. This is the setting. What I'm trying to do is If you can understand, if you are able to understand, you can do it. If you don't understand, no problem. So guys, these are the 3 lines. I want to add these 3 lines to my .vmx file. .vmx file. Okay. So how to go to .vmx file? In the left hand side, you can see my virtual machine name. Right click, open VM directory. Open VM directory. So it is showing .vmx. If it is not showing, if it is showing like this, what to do? Go to view and select this option. So select this option. Okay. So then you will see the extension .vmx file. Right click, open with a notepad. If it is not showing notepad here, choose other app. Choose other app. Select notepad. Select notepad or go to more apps, scroll down and find it notepad. Okay. So then open with a notepad. Scroll down. Scroll down means completely down. Okay, so you'll find last like this and click on the bottom of this line, means next line of this floppy 0 like this, bottom of the scroll down, you'll find line. So you can see the blinking of a cursor, okay, in the down. So now I'm pasting these 3 lines, pasting these 3 lines at the bottom of the file. Do not paste in middle. So paste in the middle of the file. So end of the file. Okay. Now save it and close. That's enough. Guys, if you are unable to do adding a 3 lines, it is okay. It is okay. Not at all a big problem. Okay. Next. Yeah, remaining things we can do it while we are installing, or now also you can do it. So guys, network adapter VMNet0 is given. Network adapter VMNet0 is given. So what is this network adapter VMNet0? Look at here. This is my physical laptop. What I'm trying to do is my laptop having a Wi-Fi adapter. Okay, so to connect network, right? To connect internet, I'm having a Wi-Fi adapter. My NIC is my Wi-Fi. And my virtual machine also required to access internet from inside to outside, outside to inside. Means my virtual machine, my Windows 10, from my Windows 10 or anything, I want to communicate outside of the network and as well as to my physical machine. What we are doing, we connected to VMNet0. Okay, so for virtual machine, it is connected to VMNet0 and it is binded to this NIC. It means it is bridged to NIC. Bridge is there, no? Router, switches, bridges, like that. It is this virtual adapter is bridged to your physical NIC. So then you can able to communicate from here to outside of the network or from here to your physical machine and from outside of the network to internally, from your physical machine to internally. Okay. So this is VMNet0. But what to do here? Look at here, guys. .cpl. See, it is, this is my Wi-Fi adapter. So go to details, find out what is your NIC name. Find out what is your NIC name in the description. Qualcomm Ethos wireless network adapter. Qualcomm Ethos wireless network adapter. Okay, this is the name of my virtual adapter, Qualcomm Ethos wireless network adapter. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit virtual network editor. Okay, virtual network editor. Change settings. Okay, click on yes. Yes, it is open. So like this, it is will be open. Be careful, it is there in your system only, you can't able to see properly. By default, it shows like this. VMNet0 bridged auto bridge automatic. It shows automatic. So what to do? I change to this adapter name, because if you see this adapter name, Qualcomm Metros wireless network adapter AR9485WG EG kind of stuff. Look at this, that is the name. Okay, so I'm bridging to it. So bridged VMNet0 bridge it to from automatic to this butler adapter. Okay, click OK, apply OK kind of stuff. It is bridged to your adapter. So that is a VMNet0 configuration. VMNet0 configuration. So now you can able to communicate from internal to external communication, external to internal communication. Guys, if you are having any MAC address issues, like your laptop working in such an environment, MAC binding environment kind of stuff, you can use simply NAT instead of VMNet0 for this particular purpose. For this practical, next practical I will change the adapter. Okay, so this is another setting. Okay, so now we are going to install Windows 10. Okay, so that's just take a relax for 2 minutes. Then I will show you how to start virtual machine and install the OS.